the lucky egg pretty much works the same as a normal egg. It can spawn chickens, but it can also... Oh! Oh dear! Hey guys, JSQ here, and welcome to a mod showcase showing you Deadly Monsters, which is a pretty scary mod because there are some scary monsters and they're quite deadly as well. It's probably one of the most like kind of OP mods for monsters I've ever used. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into this and show you some deadly mobs. Now, this is Mutant Steve, who isn't there now. Have they all died? Have they all died? Oh no. Okay, some of them seem to have died. I might have to spawn them in. Alright, okay, Mutant Steve, where are you? There we go. Put him in there. Well, this is Mutant Steve. He's had too many magic potions and too many zombie bites, and he's he's evolved into this. I'm not gonna kill them because they're quite dangerous. So just need to clear the weather because it always rains when I decide to make videos. Anyway, this drops leather, piston, sticky piston, mycelium, and nether brick. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna go through all these cells and show you what they're dropping. So this is the unborn baby, bit of a creepy one. Kind of looks like a little creeper kind of shape thing, but it isn't really. It's not really creeper, but it's dangerous. That's all I'm saying. Every mob in this is dangerous. This drops a dump, a baby eye, beetroot, coal, and firework star. Thing I probably should say about this is the baby eyes. They can be they're kind of unique to this mod. Certain mobs drop unique items, which I'll show you more over there and what they do. So that's the unborn baby. The climber drops purple dye, not purple dye, it drops any dye. I think it's random because I think the wiki just says purple dye, not purple dye, it says dye. I'm getting too confused there. Melon, netherwort, emerald, and sugar. So what the climber drops is, I have to try climber soul. I think the entrail over there is still alive, but yeah, it's a pretty freaky one. He's not as tall as Mutant Steve, I don't think, but he is okay. The entrail, which is that thing, it's like a floating worm or something. It drops entrail flesh, which is a unique item. Leather, netherwort, mushroom, and redstone. So if we go over here, we've got the freezer. Now this is one of my personal favourite because it's like a kind of snow golem, how it freezes the floor, and it is pretty dangerous. If you want to know the effects that this has on you, if one of these guys hits you, his bottom moves. What? The space is on his ass. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. If you want to know the effects of some of these mobs when they hit you and stuff, and what damage they can do, then the link to the mod page is in the description below, and on that mod page is a link to the wiki for this mod. Yes, this mod has a wiki, one of the many wikis for Minecraft mods. Yeah, some mods don't actually have wikis, which is quite annoying because you have to kind of figure it out yourself and go by what the mod page says. But the wiki is very helpful and it tells you everything you need to know about this mod, like that poo-poo pill over there. I'll show you more about that after. But yeah, this freezer drops stained glass. It drops any type of stained glass, I think. Packed ice, diamond horse armor, which is a very low chance of getting it, by the way. Tipped arrow and flint. This is the fallen leader, or the wide man. It looks... It's like a kind of, it's like your back's broken, and you kind of flopped around down to the bottom. Yeah, it may look slightly inappropriate at times if you think of it that way, but it's fine. He's very dangerous still. I'm just gonna say all these mobs are dangerous. If you want to know what kind of like I said, what features they have, then look it up on the wiki. But this guy drops a wide man spine, iron bars, obsidian, tipped arrow, rail, all that stuff. I'm going to show you all these unique items after, and then show you over there. I've actually got some crafting stuff to show you guys as well, which is stuff like reinforced concrete and stuff like that. Not reinforced concrete, reinforced stone. There is concrete as well, and they're just like items that can help you protect against certain certain mobs here. The Bloody Maiden, which is a really freaky one. Like, it's weird. Is the zombie chicken still in here? No, I'll keep that in here as well. Just get rid of these guys. So we've got the Bloody Maiden, which is a very freaky one. It's supposed to be a dead woman that's soul's been trapped. It's just a really freaky one. Once it hits you, it turns red, and when it's red, once it hits you once, it doesn't matter what armor you have on or anything, it kills you straight away. So you do not want that. This woman drops a woman heart, bread, bone, diamond, and clay. So yeah, that is a pretty dangerous one because it can one hit you in certain scenarios. So the next one is a zombie chicken. This guy just drops a lucky egg, which I'm going to show you all these unique items in a sec. So zombie chicken looks like this, and the reason they're kind of in these dark obsidian walls is, yes, to trap them, but also most of them burn in daylight. So you can see the zombie chicken's got half a head. Oh, I've dropped a sword. But yeah, it drops a lucky egg. So I'm going to show you what all these items are. We'll start with the lucky egg, which... Oh god, I've got them in there now. The lucky egg pretty much works the same as a normal egg. It can spawn chickens, but it can also... Oh! Oh dear. That did not happen. Oh wow. Okay, well, that's the lucky egg. It can spawn random items, such as other zombie chickens. Other chickens. Yeah, that went very badly. TNT is probably the worst thing that can happen to a mod showcase, when all my chests are set up and that happens. Anyway, I'm going to have to kind of go through all these items now through the crafted interface, because that wasn't supposed to happen. So yeah, we've got the baby eye, which works the same as a silk tux pickaxe. Let's get some diamond. I'll show you an example. I think it can only be used once on a block. I don't want the diamond. I want... So, should we got bedrock? Works for bedrock as well. Diamond block. So, as you guys know, a diamond block, if you break it with a diamond pickaxe or other type of pickaxe that works, it will give you diamond ore. A diamond, not diamond ore. But if you right click with this, it will give you the diamond block. Same with bedrock. It will just break the bedrock as well. You know, most of you guys know that bedrock is unbreakable, so this actually right clicks and makes it breakable. And gives you the actual block as well. So that'll be a pretty useful thing if you want to build a house of bedrock, I guess. But it's also quite dangerous because you could fall through the world and probably just die. So bedrock's there for a reason, guys. Don't break bedrock. So yeah, that's the baby eye. It can only use once you hit a block. After that, it's just like you've got to find another baby eye. They're dropped by the unborn babies, by the way, if you didn't know. The next thing is a woman heart. Now, what a woman heart does is, if you right click the ground, it will turn it into lava. If you hold shift and right click, it will turn the ground into water, which is pretty useful. We're going to just flood that place with water down. Oh, that hasn't worked, has it? That did not work. Okay, it's not flooding. Nothing is flooding. I think it literally just spawns a block of water. Oh, there we go. It's flooding now. There we go. Right. Don't get too distracted with flooding this with water. Anyway, that's what the woman heart does. You get that from that creepy woman that's kind of weird on the floor. Just get rid of all this crap. The wide man spine, it doesn't do that much damage. It's more of a weapon. Doesn't do much damage. So if we just get a creeper out and whack him down and hit him, he just flies when you hit them. That's all it does. It doesn't do that much damage. It just makes them fly when you whack them. So unless you whack them off the side of a cliff, that could be very interesting to see. But yeah, all it does, he just smacks them like loads of blocks, like 30 blocks, something. It's pretty cool. I smacked a unborn baby into the ocean. That did sound quite weird. If you guys had just joined, the unborn baby is a mob. It is not a real unborn baby. I did not whack a real unborn baby into the ocean. So that is me explaining myself. So yeah, that's what the wide man spine does. It doesn't actually do that much damage, so there's not much hype around it. It just whacks them really far. Entrail flesh. If you find, if there's some sheep over here, whatever you do with this, if you right click any mob, it just turns them into an entrail. I think. Does it? How about a cow? Will a cow work? Maybe it's certain types of mobs. No? Normally turns them into... Let me just check on the wiki on this. This is strange. Use on an animal, left click to change it into an entrail. You can also use it on another animal as well. Why can't I? Oh, it's a left click. It's not a right click. I was right clicking. You have to just right click them with it, and it's a one use item as well. So you have to keep getting more. But yeah, left clicking. Sorry, actually turns them into an entrail, which you could then use to get more entrails, and you can use it on another player as well. So if you use it on another player, it's a one hit kill. Turns them into an entrail, and they die. So yeah. I think that's all the items. We got the poo-poo pill, which I'm going to have to show you the crafting recipe for this now because I've just messed up. So you need some wheat. You also need some cactus green. And you need some paper. Now, what this does is, if you put it in a crafting interface like this, it'll give you a poo-poo pill. What this does is gives you severe diarrhea. And what happens is, say if, let me switch to this game mode. If you eat it, it nearly kills you. Oh, could I die? It nearly kills you, and what the hell? It didn't do it. What? It is supposed to, drain your hunger, not your actual hearts. What? That just drained all my hearts down to half heart then. I don't want to do that. Basically what it does, it's supposed to drain your hunger down to half hunger bar, I think. Just double check that. Yeah, or one hunger bar, and it will leave a poo on the floor. Like this. So a dump, they're called. And I don't think they've actually got any use. The dumps... I've actually... That's something I haven't read before. Oak sapling. Ah, sick. So if you put a dump next to a sapling, it will instantly grow a tree. So if we've got a sapling here, we'll put a dump next to it. It will grow a tree. There we go, guys. That's something new we've learned. So if you guys want trees to grow in real life, just do a dump right next to a seed. And it will instantly grow. So that is how to grow a tree. That's what the poo-poo pill does. It nearly killed me. I don't think that worked the right way. It's supposed to drain your hunger bars, not your actual hearts. This is why I love Minecraft 1.11, because it doesn't rain, because I've set it not to rain. So, yes. Anyway, I'm going to show you all the blocks and stuff that you can craft in this, and then I'll end the video there. I've shown you all the deadly creatures and all the stuff they drop and all the dumps and trees and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is concrete. This is set concrete, so it's pretty hard to break. I think it's got the same features as obsidian, so it's explosive resistant to some extent, and it's pretty hard to break. So, yeah. What I was going to say was how to build these. So, to make concrete, you just need 3 sand, 2 buckets, and a slime ball. So, you put your sand on the top and the bottom. Not in the way I just did that. That was an epic fail. And then your slime ball in the middle, then surrounded by buckets, and that gives you great raw concrete. Now, what this concrete is, I see I'm jumping on the concrete now. If I put this raw concrete down, I just walk into it and it breaks. It acts the same as sand, except when you walk on it, it just, like I said, just breaks. So you have to wait a few minutes for it to actually set. So I see one just set instantly there. I think it's because that's set instantly. What? That was weird. It might have been because it was next to a torch and it set it. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, once it's set, it will turn into these, which takes a few minutes, like I said, and it'll be proper concrete then. It works the same as sand. So, for example, if I break this block here, it will fall. So if anything happens to it, like a mob walks over it or anything, you're screwed because it breaks the block. So you'd probably want to protect it with your life whilst it's setting. So yeah, that's how to make the raw concrete. I'll put it in here actually. To actually get colours like this red one, you can have lots of different colours like all this. I think every dye you can have on this game, you can turn it into that colour. What you need to do is literally just get your crafting interface, put all your blocks around the middle slot, and then put your dye in the middle, and that'll give you raw concrete. It doesn't have any special abilities like setting instantly. Just put it down, it'll still break if you go over it. It's just the same ability as the other raw concrete I was using. It will break instantly if you go over it, and yeah, it will set like any other concrete, and it's pretty much the same. So apart from its colour. So yeah, that is the concrete. It's pretty explosive resistant, so creepers will not get past it. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make reinforced stuff like new iron bars, barbed wire, and reinforced rods as well, or whatever they're called. So to make this, it's kind of like a base item. I love my base items. I always show them first, but I haven't this time. Well, I guess I have for this part. This gives you a reinforced bar. Now what this reinforced bar can be used on is stone and cobblestone, and what that does, it makes it a lot stronger. So I know Mutant Steve over there, he can break into blocks. I think he could just break cobblestone and stuff. So putting this reinforced stuff on it doesn't, well, actually makes it kind of invincible to Mutant Steve. I think because the wiki was saying it's resistant to Mutant Steve, so he can't break it. So I'm assuming he can break stuff. So yeah, that's the reinforced bar. Now in order to get barbed wire working, you need these two items, which I'll show you in a sec. But to make barbed wire, you just need flint and an iron bar. So to get an iron bar, by the way, if you don't know how to make it, if you're new to Minecraft, it's just literally that recipe: iron bars. Iron ingots, sorry, I get mixed up. When I was making this, I getting confused. I was searching for iron bars when I was trying to get iron ingots, and I was getting very confused. So yeah, say you make the iron bar. In order to actually get the barbed wire, you need an iron bar and then 2 flints next to it, and that gives you barbed wire. Now, barbed wire, as you can see when I try and put it down, bottom left, it says barbed wire can only be placed on an iron fence, or however you say it. Barbed wire can be placed only on iron fence. I don't know, I said the same thing, but anyway, to make an iron fence, you need iron ingots and reinforced bar. Just put your iron ingots down the sides and your reinforced bar in the middle, and that gives you iron fence. Now, what else you want to make, set time today, is a reinforced, I forgot what they're called now, but it's literally just this recipe. I've done it the wrong way around. Actually, I haven't even done it right. Reinforced bar in the middle, surrounded by iron ingots. There we go. And that gives you an iron fence pole. So what this does is it literally just makes a fence. There we go. So you need the iron pole to actually get this going. So every 8 blocks past the iron pole, you have to put another iron pole down. So I'll wait for it to say. There we go. So that's another 8 blocks. I'm not sure if it can turn. Can it turn? I think every time you want to turn or go 8 blocks or more, you have to put another fence pole down. So it kind of works as like a little repeater. But I suppose I've seen pictures of this. Like they've made a cool little cage for the woman over there. That woman that's like kind of crawling like a spider. It's really weird. But yeah, once you've done that, you can then put the barbed wire on top of it, like this. Oh, can you not put it sideways? No, you just put it like this. And I'm guessing when you jump on that, it damages you. But that is pretty reinforced. If you want to put one of them mobs in there, they will not be getting out of that. I'll give you my word on that. They will not be getting out of that. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the items in this. I've covered everything. No, I haven't actually. There's this one thing down here, which is a stupidly dangerous mod. That's why I've put it in its own little cave down here. I was leaving this till last because it's dangerous. So if we go down here, it is called the Soullies. And what it is, if I just get a torch, it will kill you like instantly when you see it. I think that's what it says actually. Yeah, I'll just double check the Soullies. Soullies, it's considered a block, and I think you can craft it in some way. It's it's made with all of the other items. So if I just get all these, what was it? 6 entrail, baby eye, heart, and a wide man spine. So if I just show you how to make this first before we even see it. So this is how you make the thing. That's baby eye first. There, that's soul eyes, and it is a block which I guess is very, very bad, because if we put it down, that is it at sleep. It will not wake up. It only wakes up in certain lighting conditions. So when it's dark, it'll wake up. So you see down here, it's got some eyes. Its eyes are open, and it's got that kind of black aura around it, like kind of smoke coming off it. That means it's active, and if you go anywhere near it, you will die. So yeah, oh, it's opened here as well. Its eyes are like semi-open here. Once it's like fully open, all its eyes will be open. You can see that that's fully open now. Now that is pretty dangerous. You have to keep your distance, because anywhere with those black little smoke lines or particles, you will be in its damaging distance. So what it does is it pretty much, should we see what it does? Because this is the end of the video. We're just going to commit suicide now, going into one. So, game mode 0. We'll just go into it. You're not going to do anything. Hello? Oh, I know why. I think it may be because I'm the owner of them. If it was someone else's, they would completely mess me up. So, I suppose they're a little defense for your house. If you put them down, they will destroy anyone near your house. So, yeah. That is the soul eyes. They're very dangerous as well. Just like any other thing in this mod, its whole sense is just danger. So yeah, guys, been JSQ. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this mod showcase and little guide on this mod, please leave a like and also comment what you thought. And if you enjoyed the look of it, then or like the look of it, then go to the mod page below. It is linked in the description. And yeah, enjoy this mod. And if you got any questions for like kind of technical stuff in it, go to the mod page and ask the mod creator rather than me, because I'll be pretty clueless on everything that's technical to it other than the way this mod works. So yeah, guys, been JSQ. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more epic content, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.